Hello there, and thank you for joining me. I have something I want to share with you. I only ask one thing of you, and one thing only, and that is to keep an open mind to what I am about to share with you. All I want to do is share with you the truth, nothing less, but always more. What if I told you that regardless of the possibility that COVID-19 was fabricated, that there is a disease that's even worse affecting you and everyone you care about? What if I told you that even as bad as COVID-19 is, it had some positive effects on our society at large? What if it actually helped drew attention to the real evil that is affecting us? When COVID-19 hit the U.S. officially in March 2020, it was the first time in this generation's lifetime that the world was put on pause. As a result, schools, jobs, and even grocery stores were limited. And for the first time, people had a temporary dissimulation from the system. The system that's keeping all of us bound. The system, this matrix, whatever you choose to call it. It is the forces behind everything that has been training us our whole life, from K-12 up until now, on what to think instead of how to think. It is this very system that has caused us to be enslaved. The new slavery isn't chains and iron bracelets. It's socioeconomic slavery. It's slavery financially. It's slavery for your mind. It's a prison for your mind. It's a prison that's always around us. You feel it when you go to sleep. The stress of the next day, of everything that has to be done, that there's not enough time to do. You feel it every time you are trying to work your butt off to get that next promotion, but seemingly it's always just a little bit out of reach so they can stretch and pull more out of you, make you work longer hours than you should, taking time away from you, from your spouse, from your children, and anybody else that you are responsible for. You give them everything, and they pretty much give you nothing back except that paycheck. People forget that at some point in your life, the career, the job, all those different aspirations will mean nothing to you. The only thing that is going to mean to you is your mortality and the people that you hold dear and the connections that you have established with the assumption that you have cultivated them and take care of it. Take it from me working in the banking industry. I can't tell you how many people I've met where they come to the bank in their retirement years, not really to do any banking. They come because they're just looking for a friend. They want somebody to talk to because they put their career and everything about that in front of everybody else in their life. And then the day came where they accomplished their goal, but they had no one to share it with. How sad is that? At least with this temporary dissimulation, some people got a chance to actually enjoy themselves and their families and got into other things that they wanted to do, started businesses, things of that nature. They got a chance to explore themselves and what they're really about. And then you had the other side where the people, they actually drove them crazy. They don't want to be with their spouse. They don't even like them because when they got a chance to spend time with them, they realized it wasn't built on anything of solid rock. It was built on sand. I've met many parents where they couldn't wait to get away from their children after even having them in the first place. They don't even have the patience, nor do they want to take the time to help craft a human being. Yet they still made the decision to bring them into this world. You gotta wake up. You gotta see the real evil. But first, it starts with you looking inside yourself to see, where are you? Who are you? And what it is that you think you are here to do. And what are you prepared to do to get there? As you can see, time isn't waiting for anybody. We will survive COVID and everything else that comes after that. But let this be a wake-up call that the systems that's in place is still here and will be here. And the only way to help get yourself free of it is by two ways. You must take financial responsibility. You must get to the place of eliminating your debt, because that's how the system functions. It's built on debt. And if you don't know how to do that, I can help you with that. The second function is probably more important than the first. Everything starts with yourself. In order to free yourself from the prison that has been placed on your mind, that means you're going to have to challenge a lot of the beliefs and the understandings that have been programmed into you forever. A lot of the stuff that's in you came from them, and unfortunately our parents didn't know any better, so they helped propagated the system by just passing it along right into us, keeping us easier to maintain, to be docile, to be sheep staying in the pen. So, know thyself. And if you need help learning thyself, so that you can love thyself, so you can ultimately better thyself, I can help you with that. My link is below the social media handle for you to be able to reach out to me with my business. I can help you, and I want to, only if you are ready. And if nothing else, I know that everybody's not ready to receive this. Some are so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will do whatever it takes to defend it. They will fight to protect it. And unfortunately, those people are the very minds that I am trying to save, and those of you who are like me. So, we also have to be willing to take a stand against those who are agents of this system as well too. But that's a conversation for another time. So, I hope that this has given you something to think about, and that you are ready to take action so that you can better your life and the people that you are responsible for. Because it's not just about you. It's about everybody who's coming behind you. And to help make things easier for them, you have to be willing to make the hard choices. You have to be willing to change yourself. You have to be willing to become a better you. You have to be willing to become the difference. I want to help you be the difference, to be the best version of yourself, so that you may radiate and shine bright, and that your mind, body, and soul can radiate in the highest vibration, the highest peak of your energy, so that you can be a force for change, and to help snatch other people out of this prison that has them bound, that they don't even know that they are bound, because it is hidden through the social media. It is hidden through all the media handles that they use. It is hidden through their marketing. It is hidden through that promotion, the idea and the facades of it. It is hidden by the overconsumption of cars and materials and phones and electronics and gadgets and you name it, clothes. All of that is the brainwashing mechanisms of this system, because now they want to get you to do whatever it takes to get it, playing further and further into their hand. So I thank you for listening, and as always, grace and peace to you, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Goodbye for now.